everyone and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where it has been a bit. We've been doing some things on other files while we have been on our 5-week break. We went ahead and finally covered the Ul'dah opening arc, and now that means we've covered every opening story arc in A Realm Reborn, so that's exciting. I have been wanting to do that for a while, so I'm so glad it's done. Today we are back with more main story, but before we get to the main story quest, I did realize while we were on our break that I like checking in with the Scions just to see how they're doing, and it has been a little while, and we are about to start a new story chapter, and starting a new story chapter means any dialogue they have is about to change, so I want to make sure that I've gone back and talked to them before we do that, especially since we haven't really had a chance to come back and check in with the Scions during the whole Titan story arc. So I just want to come back and talk to everyone real quick, and then we'll move on with the main story. Just because, I like seeing their dialogue. I like seeing how the Scions are doing. I love the Scions. No matter one's past transgressions, all who have seen the dream are welcome. Even men such as we. I've heard offers such as these before. All were not more than bait for the hangman's noose. Well, I'm glad you found a safe place. Neuraxia? But are you disguising yourself? This one has finally figured out a way to make walking ones be quiet. What does friendly one think? This one is very convincing, yes? I mean, yeah, that might make people more comfortable that you shouldn't have to change how you look to fit in. Also, standing on the barrel? A little bit dangerous, but then again, you technically float, so. Hello, Papa Limo. Ida's on her way to Gridania to request aid of the Order of the Twin Adder. In the meantime, we must learn all we can of the Primal Titan. Literature may yield us the odd morsel of useful information, but there's no surer way than to seek the former members of the Company of Heroes. Oh, Papa Limo, you haven't heard, because we haven't reported that yet. You'll be getting good news soon enough. Hello, Heribert. With this many people here, we need a culinarian of our own. We can't subsist on rations and preserved foodstuffs forever. Yeah, the Scions have grown significantly. Look how many people we have here. Hello there, Una Tayun. The Waking Sands sure is busy these days. Fresh-faced venturers eager to make their mark. Famous folk like you running off to face a bleeding Lord of the Crags. Maybe it's time for me and the boys to retire. Venturing's a dangerous calling after all. Be a little slow, be a little late just once, and that's that. I mean, there are certainly new people to take up your place if you are feeling like it's time to retire. You'll not believe it, but I've been summoned by Lady Minfilia. Do you suppose that she has an assignment for me? But I would not give to have something to fight for again, and yet I must not be overeager. Hey, good for you, Leovin. If I remember correctly, she was in the party that we saw near the start of the game when we were doing the tutorial dungeons, Copperbell Mines, Tamtara, and Sastasha. She was part of the party which lost their tank and then split up in Tamtara, I believe it was. Yeah, because Mother Mion pointed out them having a bad time afterwards. But yeah, I'm glad to see she has found a place and is starting to make a bit of a mark. She's being summoned by Minfilia, so that's exciting. Hello, Bremond. Looks like the antecedents found herself a good crop of aspiring heroes. I reckon Eorzea will be alright as long as these fine folk are around to protect her. How about you, Clive? I am told you are one of our finest, Satora. I suspect we'll see much more of each other in the future. Hello there, Urianger. As the primals fall, so do our spirits soar. Though mine aid be modest, I am nonetheless heartened in my duties. Oh, gosh, I am not good at reading Urianger dialogue. I'm so sorry. Hello, Wedge. I don't want to believe that Master Garland is dead, but the chief wasn't the type to cut and run off. He would have gone to Cartano. He would have been there when Dalamud fell, which means... Oh, they don't need to talk to you again. I was trying to talk to Biggs. If there's anything we can do to help, no matter how small, just ask. Broken carriage axle, cracked barrel, hell's even a leaky bucket. Say the word and we'll fix it. I'm glad to have able craftsmen like you along. Though I do wish we had more substantial things for you to do at the moment. Guarding Neuraxia is a prestigious duty indeed. Arnvald is right to be excited. But he has never crossed swords with a Garlean before. I worry what will happen if he is forced to confront his father's countrymen. Oh, Arnvald, how's that going? Satora, have you heard? I've been chosen to serve as Neuraxia's bodyguard. There have been increasing reports of Imperial activity in Thanalin, and so the Anteceda insists that our guests be escorted whenever venturing outside. I know how hard you of all people work to endear us to the Sylphs. I swear to you that I will guard our honored guests with my life and not allow your efforts to come to naught. And the last person to talk to is Abatia. Congratulate the boy, Satora, chosen by the Antecedent as the Sylph's bodyguard. What an honor! Of course, this means his dusty rags will no longer suffice. I say we get the boy a shiny new suit of silver armor. The kind the Sultan sworn wear. We split the cost evenly and surprise him. Not bad, eh? God, I'm so glad we came back to check in on them. I love the Scions so much. And I guess we can also see if Minfilia's up to anything. And then we can go back and talk to Y'shtola to start the next story chapter. Yeah, sorry about the detour. I just wanted to make sure I got a chance to talk to them. Thank you for agreeing to handle Titan and the kobolds. As Y'shtola mentioned, the mission will be fraught with danger, so we will want to spare no preparation. I shall look forward to your triumphant return, as shall all of your comrades. Go with the blessing of the crystal. Oh, you didn't hear, Minfilia. Oh, did not mean to open the map. You didn't hear. Well then, I suppose you're gonna have a nice surprise shortly. Let's head back to Bronze Lake. Alright, Y'shtola. Where are you? Seriously, where is she? There you are, hi! Y'shtola is keen to discuss your next task. Though word will have already reached the Maelstrom Command, protocol requires that a representative of our order inform the High Commander of the mission's success. The honor is rightfully yours, Satora. Once again, I must commend you on a job well done. We shall speak again soon. Alright then, let's head back to Limsa and report our success. I guess another thing I wanted to discuss as we're getting started with next chapter of the main story is... we attacked the kobolds in that story arc on the basis that Titan had been summoned already. But we saw Titan being summoned. He wasn't summoned until we attacked, and he was summoned in response to us attacking. The kobold story arc kind of... it's not the most subtle about it, but I wish it was a little bit more on the nose, but it's also not very subtle about it. We're the villains. Like, Limsa and the kobolds had a treaty. The Limsans broke the treaty. The kobolds defended their land, and in response, apparently we falsely claimed they had summoned Titan. Granted, they were preparing to summon Titan just in case, so that we could attack them, which pushed them to summoning Titan. We are not the heroes here. We are the aggressors, and Y'shtola called that out at the start of the story arc. It's not great. Eorzea is kind of not a great place. We're not the heroes. Not always. Hello, Rashatriki. Thank you for coming, Satora. Word of your triumph reached me some while ago, but I am pleased to have it personally confirmed. First Ifrit and now Titan. Truly, when I think of your achievements, I feel the loss of the Warriors of Light less keenly. And there can be no greater compliment than that. You and your order are heroes. The people of Limsa and Ominsa are forever in your debt. I shall relay the details of your report to the Admiral forthwith. Please send my regards to the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Satora, this is Minfilia. Y'shtola has informed me of your success. You have won a great victory for the people of Eorzea, one that shall not be forgotten. And what is more, both you and Y'shtola emerged from Elgomero unscathed. Why, Tataru and the others seem as glad of that as they did of Titan's fall. You can look forward to a hero's welcome. We'll be awaiting your return at the Waking Sands. There's much to discuss. Godspeed. Alright, exciting! Let's return to the Waking Sands. And it's time for a party in celebration of a huge, quote, success. I feel real bad for the kobolds. They don't deserve the shit we put them through. Alright. What is happening? Y'all okay? What was that? Was that screaming I heard? I'm not sure I want to know. You hear that commotion just now? What in the seven hells were they doing in there? Wrestling a Pisces? You look like the adventurous type. Mind taking a quick look? Alright, y'all. Your party might be a little out of... Where's Tataru? Your party might be a little bit out of hand if you're scaring the villagers this much. Seriously, what's going on? This is bad. This is really bad. We were just here. We were just here. Oh, God. Neuraxia! This one is glad. Walking one is safe.
We'll be awaiting your return at the Waking Sands. There is much to discuss. Godspeed. Thank heaven she is safe. Louisoix, do you see? Your light shines brightly in this one, and in time it will illuminate the realm once more. Oh!
Advance no further!
We have come for the one who slayed Ifrit and Titan. Bring her forth, and you may yet know mercy.
Confound it. Stay out of sight. I would leave a message with you. I surrender myself on the condition you spare the innocents.
Conditions? There speaks the Supreme Sire. I'll grant you have courage, but you would be better served by armor.
Search all you will. The one you seek is not here.
So it would seem.
And yet you knew to look here. But how?
Hold that thought.
No!
Conditions of surrender denied.
Cease at once!
Have you not done enough?
Perhaps. Enough. We must away. Though we have not found our quarry, the High Priestess of the Scions should suffice for now. They say she also possesses the Echo. I cannot wait to hear her scream. I said enough! We leave! Bring the prisoners.
Walking one Minfilia. Ask this one to... In case Walking One returned, this one was to say... At church in Eastern Thanlin, Walking One must claim sanctuary. This one tried to protect Walking One Minfilia from Imperial ones. Forgive this one. Save. This sucks. We were just here. This all happened while we were using that goddamn Aetheryte ticket. I may have gotten here faster, but not fast enough. We need to flee. Everyone's gone from Vesper Bay, so... Off to the Church of Saint Andama Landama, Eastern Thanlin. Alright, passing through Camp Drybone. The Church of Saint Adama Landama is just up the hill. Hopefully they will be able to offer us sanctuary. It's just us now. This is a tragedy is what it is. Is something troubling you, my child? You have the look of one who has endured great suffering. If there is anything I can do to help, anything at all, you need only ask. The wild roses are dead, father, and I know not what to do. The wild roses? I see. You may speak freely in here. We are all friends of the Scions. Okay. How could this have happened? And you're certain that Minfilia was among those taken by the Garleans? Let us pray no further harm comes to them. You may stay here for as long as you wish. It is the least I can do for a friend of Minfilia's. I have known her since she was but a child. Well do I recall the day of our first meeting. I swore then to do everything in my power to support her, and I will gladly offer the selfsame service to her brother and sister Scions. So please, no matter what you require, you need not hesitate to ask. Marcus, would you come here for a moment? Yes, father? If you require assistance, pray speak with Marcus. He is a trifle shy, but I assure you he means well. I should explain. Marcus is a survivor of the Battle of Carteneau. A loss whose experiences took a terrible toll upon his mind. Had we not taken him into our care, he would surely have perished in the desert. Marcus, I want you to look after Satora. Do you understand? Yes, father. Next time on Final Fantasy XIV. Marcus is here to help us with whatever we require, but for now, I'm not sure what we need or what we need to do. We'll just have to take it one step at a time. I'll see everyone next time for What's Next.